and he very shortly after he body checked her, he threw a punch at her.
A hate crime investigation in the heart of Little Italy involving 3 women wearing hijabs. Good evening, I'm Lindsay Pena.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. Our 10 News reporter John Horn is live on Columbia Street where that altercation took place over the weekend. John.
Steve and Lindsay, you can see just how narrow this scaffolding is. Witnesses tell us that's what led to the altercation. 3 women in hijabs around noon on Sunday walking this way, a man walking this way. Even though one tried to get out of the way, that man still allegedly tried to bowl him over with his shoulder.
It was kind of like they were coming through here, 3 to his shoulder.
A woman who asked us only to identify her by her first name saw the incident from across the street. Amy, who was out for a walk, says the man coming the opposite direction practically body checked one of the 3 women, despite one of them moving out of his way.
There's just fists started flying, and it was his fist, and he started swinging at the women, trying to hit the woman that he almost knocked down, but he ended up hitting one of the other women.
Tempers continued to flare as bystanders converged on the altercation. Police identified the man as 50-year-old Kyle Allen. The women were wearing hijabs, headscarves worn by some Muslim women. Amy says she saw Allen pull one of the women's hijabs off her face and say this.
As I got closer and heard him calling them names and telling them to go back from where they came from.
Another woman on scene shot this video showing the apparent aftermath of the incident. You can see blood on Allen's cheek after bystanders intervened. We are blurring the women's faces because they are victims of an alleged crime.
Do you see what the problem is?
I saw the whole thing, and I'll file a report.
Witnesses say Allen then left and went back to his apartment in a nearby high-rise. San Diego police tell us once they got to his door, Allen greeted them with a gun that had a silencer. He was arrested without further incident on suspicion of battery, making criminal threats, and weapons charges. Allen has not responded to our calls and texts. We did go over to his building around the corner, went up to his floor, got off the elevator, and 2 police officers were there. They were waiting for him too. He was not inside. Live in Little Italy, John Horn, 10 News.
John, thank you. There were 76 reported hate crimes in San Diego County last year. That is down from 2017, according to Sandag. A spokesman for the Center on American Islamic Relations says those figures are often underreported.